Hey guys, what's up? So the next one I'm going to be reading is 743, and this is called As a Dream Becomes a Nightmare. I wrote this maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and the reason I wrote it was because I had a really, really bad nightmare, and I remember waking up and I couldn't breathe. It was so terrifying for me. I really didn't know what the dream meant, but it was so detailed, and I still remembered how it went and everything. So after a few days, I actually wrote it. All right, so here's the poem. It's called As a Dream Becomes a Nightmare. There was something about the way he looked me in the eye that told me that I love you was true. And this time I didn't put up a fight like I would in the past. I let my happiness be free. And so that's what him and I did. We ran free into the woods. I can't tell you how happy I was, the happiest I've ever been. I let the snowflakes fall on my face and twirled around like I did when I was a child. This was so perfect. I never had a dream like this. He grabbed my hand and told me we should play hide and seek. I couldn't catch up to him. He was going so fast, running from tree to tree, and then within seconds, he just disappeared. I was stranded in the middle of nowhere, alone. Then I looked up and noticed the branches to the tall trees began to move. They formed into shadows, black, smoky shadows, and a fear grew inside me. I couldn't move. My entire body was paralyzed in one spot. All I could do was scream, and when these demons looked me in the eyes, they dived into my mouth, down my throat, into my body. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. They were fighting inside of me, going back and forth in different languages. But I was still me. Me along with all these other voices trying to take all my being. They were trying to take me, and I wasn't strong enough to fight them all at once. The ground I was standing on opened up, and all these hands were grabbing my feet, pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me down into pure darkness. I woke up and I couldn't breathe. It was a dream. Relax. It was just a dream. A dream that became a nightmare. And yet I fear that it meant something more. The problem is, I just don't know what.